Hey everyone, Guardian E here with a beginner's guide video for Azur Lane. To you veterans out there, a lot of this is going to...
Hello and welcome to my Azur Lane Gems video in which we will talk about best ways.
Alright guys, it's that video again. Is it worth farming this event? In this week's event or the next...
Azur Lane guide videos are a key part of the community, whether it be a guide on gameplay, CP history, or event. They're all equally helpful and useful. However, according to gameplay help people in the official Azur Lane Discord server, these videos fall into two categories: outdated and misleading. Of course, granted, this place hates most of the Azur Lane guide YouTubers, with the messages sounding almost similar to each other. AL YouTubers in general are not really that good anyways, and there's really little incentive for them to update and remove old misleading info. The general consensus is that most YouTube guides are really not recommendable. Lots of outdated information, and most of the Azur Lane YouTubers tend to have some pretty weird opinions. From an unbiased perspective, they're not that far off for the outdated parts. With new information coming in and out every month, it is expected to see some information get outdated and forgotten. This heavily implies to Azur Lane, as almost everything gets used as a stepping stone. One day your favorite ship is a must need, the next she becomes just a recommendation. Apart from getting the outdated part spot on, the misleading part is also quite spot on. However, is it really misleading information if it was at the time factual information? Despite that, I can see why some people call it misleading. Once information gets outdated, the information will also be misleading. For example, let's imagine that I said 9-1 being the best farmable map oil efficiency wise. The way this becomes misleading is by adding a permanent world with a better oil cap and coin gainage. And the only way this won't become misleading, well, is that they won't add a permanent better oil cap map. But in most cases, outdated information usually ends up also being misleading information. In fact, they pretty much complement each other. So, are the Azur Lane guides outdated and misleading? If you want my honest answer, every guide video will eventually be outdated and misleading. Unless the game is made by EA Sports, of course. As much as I want to defend the content creators, you can't really argue with facts. But at the end of the day, the guide videos serve their purpose, whether it's old or new. As long as the idea is there and shown correctly, it's good.